What toolpath am I using to create these V grooves? Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you what toolpath I'm using to create these V grooves, as you can see here in the simulation. Alright, so let's get to it. Okay, so I have a big panel set up and a small panel set up, two different programs. Alright, so on the big panel I'm going to click on the arrow and there's a toolpath, and that's a trace toolpath, which is under the 2D menu right here. See that? Okay, let's go to design workspace, and I'm going to show you what I did here to create these panels. So the first thing that I did was create a new sketch to define the size of this panel. All right, you see the size here, 24.25 by 24.7/8. Then I extruded that profile to 0.5 inches, half-inch MDF. Then created a sketch on this top face, and then I drew the lines here. Okay. They wanted 6 equal spaces. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna go back to that. Right click, edit. So he wanted 6 equal spaces, 4 inches in between. So the first dimension was 4 and 8 because this panel was gonna go into a groove which is 1/8 deep, and that was going to be, after that was going to be 4 inches. Okay, same here, and then everything else was going to be 4 inches. All right, so I'm going to finish sketch, and then I copy and pasted this panel from this one right here, and then I made this panel smaller by extruding this face here and this face there. Okay, and the size of this panel is 20⅛. So I'm going to select this edge here, and that is 20⅛. All right, and then he wanted 4 equal spaces, and the space in the center, that didn't really matter to him, so he wanted this space to be equal, this right here, this and this. Okay, so on my timeline, select sketch, right click, edit sketch, to the 4 and 8 and 4 and 8, and then he wanted 4 inches, 4 inches, and this is this happens to be 3 7/8. Okay, so I'm gonna finish sketch. I'm gonna go back to manufacture. Okay, and I'm gonna delete this setup right here. So right click, delete. I'm gonna do the same one. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one right here. So right click, delete. Now I'm gonna create new setups from scratch. So under setup, select that, and the Z-axis is gonna be this top face. The Y-axis is gonna be this edge. Okay. And the start point is gonna be, I want the start point to be right here, but Fusion is selecting both models. So under model, click on nothing, and I'm gonna select this model right here. It still wants to select both models. I think that's because this one's copy from this one. Okay. So under models, I'm gonna click on the arrow, Click on this arrow right here to drop it down, and I'm gonna select the big panel component. See that? And there's my new setup. Okay. And under stock tab, I'm not adding any material. Under post process, I'm gonna name this program V underscore grooves underscore big panel. Click OK. Before I click OK, I'm gonna type under program comment. I'm gonna type 90-degree vivid. I'm gonna click OK. Then I'm gonna select that. I'm gonna select the trace toolpath, which is under the 2D menu. I'm gonna select the tool. It's gonna be the 90-degree vivid. Okay, that's the Amana tool number 45726. I'm gonna select this Emil tool, and under geometry tab, I'm gonna select this this line, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Under height tab, you don't see a bottom height because when you're using the trace toolpath, um, it uses it selects different z heights. Okay, and under passes, I'm gonna uncheck chamfer, and I'm gonna change the tolerance to 0.2 millimeters. This is the one that works for my machine. Yours might be different. And I'm gonna check smoothing, and it's gonna be the same as tolerance. Okay. Now I want to go down 1/16 of an inch on each V groove. So I'm gonna click on multiple depths, but it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna do anything here. I'll explain why in a minute. So I'm gonna uncheck that. On the linking tab, I'm gonna click OK, and I'm gonna simulate this toolpath. Right click, simulate. See, it's not creating the V grooves. Okay, why is that? So I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna go back to the toolpath. Right click, edit, and under passes, you're gonna check where it says stock to leave. Okay, and where it says radial stock to leave, you're gonna type 0, and under axials stock to leave, I'm gonna type a negative value, which is gonna be it's gonna be negative 1.6 millimeters. I'm gonna click OK. I'm gonna simulate this toolpath. Right click, simulate. There you have it. All right. I'm going down 1/16 of an inch, 1.6 millimeters. Let's say I want to go deeper, like 7 millimeters. So I'm gonna go back to the toolpath, the trace toolpath. Right click, edit. Under passes, I'm gonna type 7. Click OK, or hit Enter on your keyboard. Right click, simulate. See it? Okay. This is the fastest way to create V grooves without being modeled in design workspace. All right. So my first setup has been created. This is my first program. So I'm gonna right click on, before that I'm gonna name the program, the setup, big panel, hit enter. I'm gonna right click, duplicate. I'm gonna name this setup small panel. I'm gonna right click, edit, and under model, I'm gonna click on the X, and I'm gonna select the small panel component. Okay, and I'm gonna name the program under post process. All right, I'm gonna type small panel. Hit enter. Click on the arrow to drop it down. I'm gonna select that trace toolpath. Right click, edit, and under geometry, I'm gonna click on the X, and then I'm gonna select this sketch here, this line, and this line, and that one. All right. I'm gonna click OK. Right click, simulate. I'm gonna close it. Okay, I'm gonna change the depth from 7 millimeters to 1.6. Okay, under passes, right here, stock to leave, axial stock to leave, right, minus 1.6 millimeters. I'm gonna hit enter. I'm gonna do the same with the big panel program. Right click, edit, under passes, type 1.6, hit enter. Okay, so I got both programs ready to be posted. So I'm gonna post this one right here, the big panel. Right click, post process, select our folder. Okay, that's the folder right here. Select our folder, and I'm gonna post that. Now select the small panel, setup, right click, post process. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna open up Woodwap. I'm gonna open up the first program. So file, open, go to that folder, test programs folder. Okay, see both programs right here. So I'll open up the big panel program first. Okay, there you go. You're gonna have 5 macros. Okay. Okay, that's the big panel program. I'm gonna open the small one. I'm gonna have 4 macros. Okay. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to watch a video of me running the part on the CNC, running the program, just stay for another minute to watch that video after this one. Okay guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.